Sagittarius, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I'm shuffling these tarot cards very well. If any slip out, fall out, flip over, they're going back in the deck until I change up my shuffle to allow the cards to come out. So this is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of the reading. It's also a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. You can take from the reading what does resonate, or think about a private reading. If you just shoot me an email, I can get a private reading going and send it to you by video so that you can watch it over and over and over. So here we go. We're getting close for Sagittarius's shuffle one more time. Sagittarius. Here we go. Please, universe, give us the cards we need for Sagittarius's reading. What do they need to know that's coming in to their lives? What's happening to them? Sagittarius. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got quite a few out. So Sagittarius, I always put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. Ooh, it's the Ace of Swords surrounds your entire reading. So this is all about truth and clarity through conversation, but it really brings in the light into your life. Sagittarius. I have cards left. Exactly what we need for the second part of your reading. So Sagittarius, I do have the Ace of Swords here. And the Ace of Swords is all about truth and clarity, how it brings light into your life. It really uplifts you and brings clarity. So this is what's surrounding your entire reading. And up in your highest energy is the Knight of Wands. So this means someone's been running in and out of your life. There's been some unstable energy around you. Someone who might give you false hopes of fresh starts and new beginnings and run out the staff of passion. These are the two strongest energies in your reading, and this is what we're going to talk about. Okay? So next to the Knight of Wands is the World. You have a whole new life cycle coming in. And as you notice, it's on the back side of the Knight of Wands. I don't think they're going with you. Otherwise, I think the Knight of Wands might face the World card. But I can change my mind as I go along. But so far, all this truth and clarity is just going to open the doors for a whole new life cycle. A beautiful life cycle. Next to the World is the Two of Swords. There's the Moon. Now the Moon is very enlightening, okay? It'll show you a path forward in the dark, but you have a blindfold on, you're not seeing it. You're protecting your heart, you have your swords up. So it's about this Knight of Wands. But you will be moving into a new life cycle, and there's signs that you're not seeing about how to get there. Okay, so the Moon is trying to show you a path forward, away from this Knight of Wands towards a new life cycle, which is going to be much better than whatever life cycle you're in now. I have the Death card under the Knight of Wands and next to the surrounding energy of the Ace of Swords. This is the card for Scorpio. So Scorpio might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But the energy of this card is a card of transformation. It's the end of the old, the beginning of the new. So you are going through a transformation, and it does take truth and clarity to go through this transformation. And look how around the head of this person, how the light is just shining. So this truth and clarity is very helpful in helping you to leave some old unserving energy behind and be able to move forward. I have the Five of Swords next to the Ace of Swords and under the Two of Swords. This is picking up those swords of truth and clarity. So, blindfolds off in this card, and you're picking them up. You're getting it, and you're letting an old energy go. And I think it's the Knight of Wands energy. So that way, this allows you to move forward. I have the Hermit under the Death card. This is the card for Virgo. So Virgo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But it's a very spiritual card. It is about seeking your path forward. Now, the moon has been trying to show you your path forward. But once you take your blindfold off, you start picking up swords of truth and clarity, you will find your path forward. And the Hermit is here shining the lantern to show you that you're going through a transformation and you will find your path forward. Right now, you're a bit confused about which way to go, what to do. So there's decision making that needs to be done in order for you to decide how you're going to move into a new life cycle. Well, once you see your path, you will know. I have the Ten of Wands next to the Two of Pentacles and under the Five of Swords. The Ten of Wands is letting the burden go. Those wands are slipping out. There's no 11. And the burden that you've been carrying is just going to slip away. So one by one or all at once. And it comes from, guess what? Picking up swords of truth and clarity, seeing things for how they really are, being clear on your path forward. I'm going to take out the second part of this reading. Let's see what else it is that you need to know, Sagittarius. What did I do? I count 4. Okay, Sagittarius. So we do have the Six of Pentacles next to the Two of Swords. All right, you were being breadcrumbed by the Knight of Wands. That's usually what happens. It's like you were wanting to give more to the relationship than they were willing to give. So that's called breadcrumbing, or them giving just enough to barely keep you hanging in there. So you really weren't noticing this moon. You really weren't noticing the enlightenment that the moon was trying to give you. For one thing, you didn't want your heart broken, and another thing is you just weren't dealing with this issue of breadcrumbing. But you do, look, you turn around and you do see the moon. You see the light, okay? And you leave the unwanted energies behind, the energies that aren't serving you, the energies that aren't really, full of love, and you're moving towards the light that the moon is shining, like a moth to a flame. So you're following your path forward, away from unreciprocated love, like. So there you go. You finally see the moon. You took off the blindfold. Your swords are down, and there you go. You're on your way to your new life cycle. Not without some heartache, because those swords can hurt. They can hurt your heart, and that's what you were trying to avoid with the Two of Swords. Now we have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is like actually knowing the truth and the clarity. But look at the light. The swords always have light around them. So yeah, it may hurt, but moving forward is going to be a really great thing for you because we have the World card here. I have the Ten of Pentacles too. And that's under the Six of Pentacles and next to the Five of Swords. So you want commitment, security, stability. Yeah, this is in your future, not with the Knight of Wands. You have to move forward. Excuse me. So picking up those swords of truth and clarity, you just know that you have to move forward in order to find what it is that you're seeking in your life. But I see a soulmate, and you're heading right towards. The moon is saying, go this way to find your true soulmate. So this is a very, very strong soulmate card. See the 1111? There's a lot of joy. There's a lot of love and a lot of celebration. With this card, it can be a card of marriage. All right? So you are moving towards a beautiful soulmate who is very grounded and committable and available, and who has a giant cup of love. Ace of Cups right next to the Four of Wands. There's going to be an equal exchange of love going on here. This is what you've been after. And you thought maybe this Knight of Wands was it, but no, there's somebody else out there. There's another soulmate waiting for you to move away from that Knight of Wands energy so that they can come in. I have the Nine of Cups under the Ten of Pentacles and next to the Ten of Wands. So the Nine of Cups, look at all that love you still have. Look at it, it's dancing all around you. You're a very loving person. You have a lot to offer here. So you want to be able to hand that out? Well, you're going to be able to. I have the Ace of Wands next to the Nine of Cups and under the Four of Wands. Fresh starts, new beginnings with this soulmate, definitely coming in. And you know what else? Is I have the Six of Cups. Another soulmate card next to the Ace of Wands and under the Ace of Cups. This could be, for some of you, someone that you've known already in this lifetime, as children, or college years, or before. It's a very sweet card. It's about new love. It's also a soulmate card. So, you know, it feels like for probably half of you, this is a reconnection with somebody that you've known before. Maybe you reconnect through Facebook or something like that. But there is definitely a connection here, and it's going to turn out to be a stronger connection than what you ever knew that you had with this person. And a lot of love. It's just going to develop. There is no stopping it. This new life cycle is waiting for you to just pick up swords of truth and clarity and move toward the light. Be the moth. Move toward the flame. Okay? The Hermit and the Moon, they're both shining the light for you, for your path forward. It might hurt a little bit with the Three of Swords here, but it's definitely worth it. When I look at the rest of these cards, it is worth any kind of heartache, because this is beautiful. Whatever's coming in, whoever is coming in here, which is a very strong soulmate. Ooh, I'm taking out a message from your guardian angels and spirit guides. We're going to find out what they have to say, what you need to know. This is for Sagittarius, universe. Okay. Let's find out what they have to say. For Sagittarius. I'm just instantly going down here. I think it's right there. It's card number 9, and it says the spiritual teacher. Now you have some spiritual cards, like the Hermit is very spiritual here. The world is a spiritual place to be moving into. Let me read this card to you. There are great rewards in spending time alone. The Hermit, okay? Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. It's a hard thing to go through, and you're going to go through it, though. And it's going to work out so beautiful in the end. Oh. So, if you need somebody to confide in, find them. Confide in somebody that you can trust, a spiritual mentor of some sort. So, wow, Sagittarius, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot. I want to thank my guardian angels and spirit guides for helping me deliver you this message.